On third down and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Seahawks send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's tackled a yard short of the mark.
Room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Oliver make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. First down, Wizards.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's McDonald. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, Roger. I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. Touchdown. Cole Kmet with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Wizards are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete to Johnston here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And an Orlando first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give to Pierce now on the option, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Richardson back to throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts forced out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. This one complete. Right side to McDonald. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown! Israel Abanikanda from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Orlando takes back over on offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds Smith-Njigba. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Going right back to Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks! Jackson Smith-Njigba, 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Orlando takes back over on offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Out to his left. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20.
To the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Orlando takes back over on offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flush to his right. Some space here, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Richardson. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Richardson on 3rd and short. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Richardson. And this is incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this 1st half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with a past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Orlando.
Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. A little juke. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson working from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. There he goes, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Orlando takes back over on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Wizards.
Richardson looking to throw this. Completed out left to Dobbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. And in Orlando, first down.
Here's Pierce on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
False start. Offense.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Richardson to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Oliver in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Seahawks. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Orlando takes back over on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Second down, here's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Orlando takes back over on offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
They'll come
6.
up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. There, Richardson back to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Richardson looking to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 1st down, Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their fourth-quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Richardson to the air on first down. That's complete to Dobbs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now Richardson. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Richardson. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And Richardson yet again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Richardson off the play fake. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Wizards get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th-quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now down to 20.
17.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 15. First down, Wizards.
One last shot for Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the victory here for Seattle. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominant.